Lee, guess what? We have power. So this took a while to do. I redid things several times. I got a new MPPT controller. The other one, it had bad reviews. I couldn't even keep the cables in. It was really crappy. So I got something that's a little bit better. And I kind of put some more protection in. What this company wanted, they wanted to put an open ear controller between the panels and the box. So if I don't want the panels running, coming through, juicing up anything, I could just shut those off. You know, they would be on, and I don't want the panels running. If I power this, I have a bus bar. This is my on and off. These are my batteries. I have two 12-volt 100-amp-hour batteries. And what you do, this is a 12-volt system, so you need to hook them in parallel. And it keeps the same 12 voltage, but you double your amp hours. So I'll have 200 amp hours in total, but in general, you're only supposed to use up 100. You got to keep them charged. These took a long time. I recharged these two batteries, and I did them individually, and they were well over 12 hours. But I don't know if these are just not the best batteries. These were a little inexpensive, but what I did is I also went up to O'Reilly's and got some better terminals so you can stack them, because what they gave me was like a little screw-through thing, and I was just not feeling comfortable with that. So what I do is I got my negative to the negative, and I got my positive to the positive. This terminal goes over to the negative bus bar, and this positive goes to my on and off switch. And that's the main thing. So the circuit's complete. I do not have my inverter hooked up. Basically, I'm going to be taking this, hooking up to here. Either I'm going to go to the battery, or I still have room on the bus bar, but I'm double checked to see if that's the best thing to do, because this is a 2,000 watt inverter divided by 120 volts. So basically 16, 17, but if I'm charging and using shore power, I don't know if I would overwhelm this. So I think it might be best going to the batteries so I don't blow anything out on here or if I use shore power. But I already had one problem where this switch over here didn't work. I ended up redoing my wiring thinking it's me. Redid everything, and it turned out it was a bum switch. Don't know what's going on, but I put another 12-volt thing in there, and yeah, it worked. No figure. Anyways, I will show you how it's working. This is the MPP controller. There's no panels right now. That's going to be another chore. But I think my batteries are like at 13 volt, 12.9, 13, and they should be at 13.6. I use a few volts just because I've been playing with this. I do have a light on. This is where you can plug in and charge your phone, and this is a 12 volt. So here's my little fan thing. Yay! So I got to probably put this on more than a 5 amp circuit, because this is 80. You have to remember, you have to divide the watts to divide by volts, and that gives you your amps. So it's probably fine for now, but this is just like a blower. This is going to be something I can use as an evap cooler. I can put, this is like a little mini evap cooler, and you can put like ice in here, and then you can have cool air running out. It also has a little light, so I can switch that off. Yay. But that's working. I got my battery here, my refrigerator here. I still got to plug and run wires, but I got power, and I'm so happy. This is going to be my open ear. This is where I just have to run the wires from the panels into here, and it's already ready for the box. You have to make sure that your MPPT controller is reading your battery. So that's all set. This is my 12 DC volt. This is going to be for shore power, and I have the inverter, and I still got a box to hook up. I technically can I have plugs in the back of this inverter, and if I just wanted to do, I'm trying to get to the point where I just want to do a quick trip on this baby, not have to have everything perfectly done. But anyway, so I'm going to turn off my power. This is my on and off switch. This is going to be a breaker between the inverter and the other system. This is a breaker between the MPT panel and the rest of the system. So I kind of had to I added enough protection. I have a grounding wire from my batteries to the back of the chassis. I scraped the paint off. So I think I'm doing things right. The AC power is a little scary still, but it's just slowly but surely, and things are just taking longer than they are. And I've got my panel. I went up through my hatch here, and it looks kind of funky the way I'm going to have to lay it out. I think I'm going to have to put my fan over in the corner because I don't want to cut through the mid section. So there's a lot of things I still working. It's going slow, but I'd rather be alive. But this is where I'm at, and I will talk to you later. Bye-bye.